Welcome back, everybody. We're jumping on to the next level. Well, not really. First of all, just wanted to buy the 6 speed bonus. Always good to buy those. It just gets you a little bit closer to all your levels. This video, as you can see, is going to be another grinding video. I'm really sorry. This is like the third one on this level. And I don't really intend it to be. But I don't have much plan on what to do next. And I kind of do need to grind a bit, since he's only level 44. I was having some issues with the other maps, Summit and Glitter Helm, which are the last two of the standard campaign, pretty much. And we're pretty much done with the campaign. From there, we will jump into everything else. But for this video, I don't really have anything planned, especially with today is Tuesday. Today is the Jester sneak peek on Trendy's channel. Go ahead and make sure to check that out. It will be 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time, and it's I think that's what it was. Yeah, 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time on Trendy's Twitch channel, which is just twitch.tv/trendyent. So anybody who wants to check it out or is gonna check it out, they will be sneak peeking the Jester and hopefully the King's game. They mentioned they weren't sure if the map was gonna be ready to show as well, but hopefully they do show that. It would be great. Hopefully. And tomorrow is the actual release of the Jester. Just amazing. Why am I missing mana? Don't I usually have more mana? I usually put a fireball down there, unless I don't put 2 over here. Oh, because I put a fireball there. It'll be fine. So today is Trendy's stream. They'll be doing the Jester sneak peek. Usually they have lobbies as well. If you happen to be playing, they usually do an open, and usually they'll have like a big map chosen, like Capture the Flag or something, that could hold 16 people, just so people can join and check out the Jester in the tavern. And then they'll probably do like a few levels, and that's usually what tends to be a sneak peek for Trendy. So that's usually the normal, what they tend to do. Apart from that, not many more news. Pretty much just waiting for the Jester. I will be there for the stream, of course. Unfortunately, tomorrow I do have to work, so I won't be able to download the Jester right away. But as soon as I get out of work, I will be downloading the Jester and making a video about it. Hopefully, it should go up that same day, or, well, it would be night for me. I'm Pacific Standard Time, so I get out like at 9. Probably upload the video like sometime late 1 in the morning. I don't know how that relates to other time zones. 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's like all I know. I don't know about like the UK and other time zones. I'm not too familiar with them. So you could always Google the conversion. I guess I could too, but then I don't know how many people watch this. So I'm going off Pacific Standard Time. It'll probably be uploaded like 1 in the morning. A Jester, well, or maybe that next day, depends. We'll just have to see. But I will be making a I'll be doing a review over the Jester. Go ahead and show her off and show all her abilities. You'll see everything about the Jester you want to see. You know, if you have any questions or anything that you want to see personally, go ahead and feel free to leave it in the comments. Anything you want to know about the Jester, I'll go ahead and when I make that video, I'll go over that or talk about it or show it, or if you guys have any other questions, you know, add in the comments. So that's pretty much all this is. Just me grinding away, trying to get some more experience, because I'm really underleveled. Well, I'm not underleveled, but I had some problems with the other maps. And by other maps, I mean Summit boss. That didn't go too well when I tried it. But hopefully after this, I don't even have enough mana. I should have enough experience or enough levels to do it. We'll see. We'll see. So tomorrow is the release of the Jester. I'm pretty excited for that. You know, I keep hearing that it's gonna be 2 weeks for free, and then after that you have to pay for it, which is a little disappointing personally. I don't know why they would push this to be free so much. There's been other maps that have been free. I know I've downloaded for free, like Sky of Love or Presidential Battle. I know when those first came out, they were free, and I got them, and I was like, these are really free? But I downloaded them and didn't think much. I figured maybe it's just for a limited time, but I still have the maps, I'm still able to play them, so I'm thinking, well, those were free too. I guess they were free for a limited time as well, but they're not being... Oh, that stuff is pretty good. You know, they weren't advertised as much as the Jester. I don't know if because the Jester is just a hero or what is going on with that. But, I mean, they've had other free maps, even if they were for a little bit limited time. And this one is too, so I don't know why they're pushing this one so much. Like I said, maybe it is because it's a hero, but then again, I don't know. Regardless, free is free, free is good, free is free, you know? You can't get better than free. So, I'm not gonna second guess it. It's free, I have nothing to complain about. So, if you haven't done this map already, I would really recommend it. As I mentioned earlier, you probably want to do this map a few times to get your characters up, if you can. You get all your characters up to like 50 or so. I mean, you could do this quite easily and get all your characters up to 60 really fast. It's really what I would recommend, and it's what I would be doing if I wasn't doing this kind of Let's Play thing. I feel that you guys wouldn't see all the progression and stuff, but don't you guys worry, I do intend to do pretty much about everything to do with this game. Everything from the challenges, to all the maps, to all the levels, all the difficulties, most of the achievements. I say most, because there's a few that I haven't done. I don't know if I'm going to do all of them. Referring to Sky of Love achievement, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. You know, if I never get that achievement, that's okay with me. I really don't want to go through the trouble of doing that map. I hear it's not the greatest. It's not a terrible map. It's just not the greatest map. So if I can avoid it at all costs, I will. And we're getting more points. There we go. Stats are gradually rising. Ooh, it's a pretty good staff. But I lose a few stats. You're really gonna need a DPS character? Maybe. You're maybe gonna want a DPS character for the boss. It would be recommended. But if you're not able to have a DPS character, I'm currently trying to find a build that would work in which the towers take down the boss for the summit. I've been having some difficulties, which is why I'm doing this grinding here. But that seems promising. But if you can get a good DPS character, you know, that's probably much more recommended. Instead of what I'm trying to do over here and try to get like a hybrid over here and get a tower apprentice with a DPS weapon, things like that. G up, because nothing to see here. Yeah, so I do intend to do everything on this game. Don't think just because I'm doing this at the moment, I'm not going to be covering everything else. I will be doing everything on Nightmare, you know, once we get to that. On the side, I'll probably do some other challenges like the real-time strategy challenges where, ooh, it's pretty good. I'm so tempted to pick it up. 17 and 8. I'm gonna pick it up. I don't think I'll equip it. We'll be doing the real-time strategist achievement, the one where you have to be all levels using only the summoner minions. So, on Nightmare, I believe. Well, I think there's one without Nightmare and there's one with Nightmare. But if you can do the Nightmare one, there's really no point in doing the other one. So you might as well do the Nightmare one. So I will be doing that, and apart with all the challenges. So, just because at the moment it is going a little bit slow, don't you guys worry, we'll be doing everything else. Mostly everything else. Ooh, that's actually a really good staff. None of the staff. It is pretty good. So you guys have probably seen this map. This is the third time you guys have seen this map. Like again, I'm really sorry about doing this again. But like I said, I really do need to grind. I'm kind of under level to do the other maps. But we're on the last wave. 5 more points. I want to say range, because my damage is pretty good. Don't really need any more points on that. Ooh, that is good. And that is 60. Unfortunately. Ooh, that is tempting. Not tempting enough. There we go. So for the campaign, we only have 2 levels left, Glitter and Summit. Basically the campaign is coming to the end. The vanilla campaign, I would have to say. Everything else is pretty DLC heavy, and not everybody really has that. So what I'm going to be doing is once we do beat the Summit and Glitter Helms, from that point, I'll probably grind up my characters off camera, or probably in another video while I talk about something else. My character's up to like 60, all at 50. I don't know what level I grind them all up to. I'll get them all around the same level. I don't really want to make a video of me just doing this map like 5 times. It gets kind of repetitive and boring. You guys probably don't want to see this map again. So I will be doing that from there. We will probably start doing Nightmare. I'm not sure how high my stats will be. Otherwise, we'll go into late game Insane. Probably. We'll probably get to like late game Insane. Very, very, very early low Nightmare-y kind of place. Where you'll be able to do Insane very easily. You're getting good godlies. And you have a full set giving you quite adequate stats, looking about 400 or so. You know, that's what I consider probably late Insane, very early Nightmare. You know, when I first started Nightmare, I believe I had about 700 or so, and all my stats. I mean, they could have been better, but I was able to make it fine without it. So it wasn't something I preoccupied myself too much about it. I'm picking up all these stats. I'm gonna have to look at them when I get to my tavern and figure out which one's the best one. You know. I'm just picking them all up because they're better than what I have. In terms of damage, they already have about like 40 damage. They've already got about 2 or 3 plus projectiles. And they've got more than 8 upgrades, so just went up 2 levels. Great. Okay, let me put in like a few stats everywhere. And one more to put. Maybe more range. No. More health. I actually do need a few health. Let me just look at this staff really quick. So you can see these almost have as much damage as the one I have right now, plus more projectiles and more upgrades. So, do I want this one? I probably don't. Okay, return to tavern. There we go. Finished setup. Let me see if there's anything good in the shop really quick. Oh my gosh, very amazing things. That huntress is quite good. That pet's been there forever. I think I would have bought it by now. I've been so indecisive whether I should buy it or not. These good? Experience point is always good to buy. I mean, it's only like 70,000, and 70,000 is like nothing compared to how much you should have, or I have at least. And let me just check these stats really quick. So as you can see, these are already like, this one's already 48, and it already has +3 projectiles already DPSing the one I have. But the best one I have from these would probably, actually I think it is that one. 22 upgrades, plus charge. Having plus charge is always good. It makes it so you get your max DPS faster. You know, look at that, I'm already hitting 1.7k. On the other one, I was barely hitting like 1.1k, and that's on a good try. On this one, I'm barely trying. So if I really try, I can hit 1.7k. Yeah, that seems to be the normal. And I believe my pet got a few levels. It did, of course. And some on health. There we go. And for this staff, one on damage, another one. Always want to add plus projectiles. Plus projectiles is always good. Out of 22 upgrades. Yes. Let's see. Maybe one more to hit 200. So that should be fine, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm already hitting 1,000. That's amazing. Well, it's not amazing. I'm pretty sure most of you could do way more than this. But for this early in the game, being only level 49 and still on hard difficulty, this is actually very good. So hopefully next level we'll do the summit and I'll be able to take out the boss. I mean, I still have more mana. I could upgrade it more, but I don't want to go overboard. I don't make it seem like DPS is the only option. Well, regardless, thank you all for watching.